This is Lili Reinhart.
Lizzie McGuire.
Sweet then spicy, so.
What's Ryan or Seth? I don't know the difference. They're both great, they're both beautiful. Lizzie McGuire.
No, done.
Did you see the latest little?
Not what it was. It was kind of, that was a very angsty thing to do. Trying to drown someone in a hot tub, very angsty thing to do. I mean, now I think of Dark Betty as just when she has
She has that very warm energy, and she's very touchy, and she wants to
hey baby.
But there's also so much more underneath that. So I think you're gonna go see this with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and then you take away from it a lot more than you thought you would.
Mark won't tell me.
I don't know.
You don't know?
He doesn't know.
They don't tell you guys.
No, they don't have time for that.
What about getting this?
So I sent in my tape, didn't hear anything, figured okay, guess I didn't get it. But then I moved to LA a month later, and my manager called me and said, the role's still up. Would you like to go in again? And so I kind of went in with a new spin on her and started from scratch a little bit with the character, and I guess it worked.
But in between what?
Anyone else eat Chinese food in the bathroom? All right. The eyelash curler with all of her lashes in it, because they had come out, and she's like this. In middle school, and I was in the mirror, and I was going like that, and then I was like, why is my mouth open? Just relax. It's gonna be all right. I would call Betty. I don't know, she's kind of gone away with some stuff in the past. Maybe I feel like, she'd be a good person to call. I've always wanted to fly. I had Domino's last night. So I was going through a very hardcore Chipotle stage at one point in my life, but Domino's is my tried and true. Phone calls also give me anxiety. So I prefer texting iced coffee with oat milk. It's this girl, going like this. But then also this. I feel my best when I'm prioritizing myself. I like to show off myself as being in just my natural habitat, which is pretty much just in my bed. In general is not extremely glamorous. I do a lot of really cool and glamorous things, but that's not my date. Takes her time, gets to that emotional place that she needs to get to, and doesn't let anyone rush her, and I very much appreciate that.
Hi, I'm Lili Reinhart. I play Betty Cooper on Riverdale, and I am at RiverCon today in Paris. A convention in Philadelphia in the States, but this is I believe my second, if you're not counting Comic-Con, which I guess is an convention. Well, okay, yeah, it's not really the same, but this is my first European convention for sure. So it's wonderful. I don't think I would attend conventions. I feel like I would be very nervous, but also just awkward. I'm an awkward kind of person, I think. I had social anxiety a lot growing up, so I think being an actress has tremendously helped me get over that. So if I wasn't an actress, I'm sure I'd still have severe social anxiety and would not be able to do conventions.
You almost develop a relationship with your character to the point where you miss them, You're like, oh, yeah. Annabelle, I miss her, Do such a weird job that so many people don't get to do, but you get to create a version of someone that you wouldn't normally be, and I guess how strangely wonderful and enjoyable that can be. I kind of am living my life now where I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, this is it, this is me, and it's fine, and it's beautiful. And then it just makes moments like these where you can get dressed up and put makeup on that it's like an extra special day, but on a day-to-day basis, I like to show just natural part of myself.
It's cool.
Hey, I'm Lili Reinhart, and you're on the set of our Entertainment Weekly cover shoot.
Fall cover shoot, I was pretty blown away by our fans and their dedication.
When you sign on, it's like Riverdale actress in stripper movie.
I know, it's very annoying.
And you knew that was coming. That happened, I'm sure.
I mean, you know, people, when the movie was being promoted, they're like, Constance, J-Lo, Kiki, and the girl from Riverdale.
I have a name, come on.
But we're getting there. I mean, one
Reinhart
film at a...
did
I had that exact thought.
Did you have, so what,
Yeah.
what did you say to that?
I read the log line, I was like, I don't know if this is what I should be doing. And then saw Laureen's name, and I went, oh. And then I saw J-Lo's name, and I went, huh? And then I saw Constance's name, and I was like, oh. And then I read it, and I was like, all right.
Talk to me a little bit.
I knew that I wasn't going to be seen, but they were like, do you want to take a class? I was like, yeah, take a class, even if you're not going to see me. I'll never forget our first AD. When we have a scene in the car, and I'm sitting in the front seat, and I had to take a gulp of it, and his face watching me having to take a gulp, he was like, like, because he was like living vicariously through me as I was doing that. He like had to like turn away. I was like, it's not real, but he was just like disgusted.
This is good.
Hi, I'm Lili Reinhart, and we're gonna play Last Thing on Your Phone for it's probably quite inappropriate, but it's for things that I say or interactions that I have when I'm not sober. Funny things that either I say or my friends say that I feel the need to write down. That's it. As of 12:26 p.m., I've taken 431 steps. That's really bad. I hate talking on the phone, but Hart's one of my best friends, so I felt like I had to suck it up and do it. I mean, to begin with, her relationship with them wasn't great to begin with. She doesn't really trust them that much, but now that they're kind of wrapped up in a murder investigation, she definitely distances herself, but she also is amazingly like unbiased, and if her parents do have anything to do with the murder, she is willing to find that out. Is my favorite scene partner. She and I get along really well, and we're very similar. And I also really love Betty and Alice's relationship in her own way, but I think Betty has a lot to take away from her. 9 months of shooting on Riverdale, going to that was a very big change of pace.
Really? Going into that world?
Different. I was like, wow, I'm not wearing sweaters and jeans anymore, that's for sure.
Then just, yeah, it gets just more hype every season. Are you kind of excited that
You know that coming up, like season 5 or whatever, if we get to that point, they will be out of high school, which is kind of interesting and exciting because you don't know where they're going to be going from here. But it's so exciting for me knowing what's coming and knowing what the fans are in for. And they have literally no idea what's about to hit them, especially in the coming episodes. Well, because I love Machen so much and working with her, but also because I feel like, you say Dark Betty and you think of the black wig and the lingerie and the heels and drowning a man in a hot tub. But reading the script, I was like sitting in my living room on the couch, watching TV, flipping through on my iPad, and I think so. Betty and Jughead's kind of the duo. It makes sense when you consider Betty's dark side and how his mom and his sister, so that's something that might be unveiled to the gang pretty soon here. Wow. Of course, I always do. I was just preparing my tweets before I came in here.
You can be naturally beautiful with acne or scars, cellulite or curves. So let's celebrate each other and ourselves as we are, as we will be, and as we were meant to be. Unique, imperfect, beautiful, and so incredibly powerful.
Song, but which one, when you were little, was your... How are you?
I'm hot and sweaty. How are you?
Me too.
It was just a really beautiful experience for all of us to be in it together, each other, making each other laugh, and it was just kind of a very good bonding experience for us. And even though we were cold and I had to defrost at the end of the day. It was a really nice experience. It takes a lot to make me laugh out loud. I won't laugh out loud when I'm alone as much as I would when I'm with other people.
Like it doesn't even, it's like a smile that turns into a laugh. I guess that would be it.